What is going on, guys? Today is December 26th, about 5 o'clock right now. I am prepping one of my dirt bikes to head out on a trip to Glamis, the sand dunes, for a day or two with a buddy of mine. I've got to put a sand tire on it tonight and then load everything up and get everything ready because I'm going to be leaving at like 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow to head out there and try and avoid traffic. So I gave up on trying to put the sand tire on the rear of the bike because the knobby will probably kind of work out in the sand, and I just didn't want to hassle with taking the wheel off and changing tires and then have to change back, and for something that I'm going to use once a year. So I am currently trying to get this bike on the back of that car because I have no other way to get it out to the dunes. Right, so the bike is now hanging in the air off of the engine hoist. Now I have to try and maneuver that thing over to the top of the car and get it down, and I hope I don't drop this beautiful machine. All right, guys, so got everything loaded up. The bike is on there, looks secure. As you can see, it kind of ridiculously behind me here. I'll see you guys up in Glamis. So I just stopped on the side of the freeway to readjust the bike, and I got back going again and noticed the temp gauge, and it was way too high. So I'm not really sure what's going on. I was checking to see maybe the connector fell off or something. And when I plugged in one of the connectors, my oil temp gauge started working, or at least now I know that that's my oil temp gauge. So the car's not overheating, from that at least, but my temp gauge tells me that it's very hot. So I'm just gonna get back on the road, see what happens with that, and just watch my oil temp. And as long as my oil temp doesn't keep creeping up, then we should be good to go. Alright, so I made it to Glamis, we got the bike unloaded, and since it was getting dark, we headed to a place called Oldsmobile Hill. It's basically just this giant hill climb, but at night, everyone flocks to it with all kinds of crazy lighting and decked out machines. Alright, Justin, you gonna try and do this?
No.
No?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I'd like to be able to see tomorrow too, because here's how I'm riding right now. We got the little light on here on my back. That's strapped into the light. Super cool, but can't see shit. So I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to send that. All right, so we just had an awesome night out at the drags. Tons of cool stuff going on out there. It's like 10:20 right now. We're coming back in. We got the fire going back again outside. Justin's got the slash out right now. So what are we doing, Justin?
We are putting oversized paddles on a slash.
Wow, that just sounds so freaking amazing. There we go. Look at those oversized tires. Here's what he was running before, and that's what he is running now. Those things are massive. You are totally gonna overheat this motor and melt everything, and I'm gonna laugh.
Let's do it.
So you did? Oh, that's
It's decent for half throttle.
Yeah?
Yeah, because like the battery starts to equip the power.
Alright, so So the rest of the night was super fun. We ate some awesome barbecue, screwed around a bit more on the quads, hung out, and just had a great time. Then the next morning we headed back over to Olds. I got the bike up the hill climb, and then we just stayed on the top of the hill for a bit and watched all the kooks do their thing.
There's a jump right here. There's somewhere right here that you could jump off into the hill.
Oh, is that what they're gonna do?
I don't know, but they're setting up for the spot. Oh, look at that big.
Here we go. So you said you think that guy over there is famous?
I think.
You should go over and say hi.
No, I don't want to.
Be like, I'm your biggest fan.
Okay, that's the number of thing you don't do.
Exactly what you do.
No.
Or you just show his ass up somehow. Like just launch the Banshee way better than he'll launch his buggy. Yeah, just send it. Send it with the Banshee.
I don't know how to jump, period.
No, just send the Banshee.
Yeah, just ghost ride it. That's what I'm saying. Fumatry. That's what you gotta do.
I'd rather live. I wonder where the cops are at. I haven't seen any.
There's cops around here?
Yeah, there's cops.
Can you like see them? Like, or are they in like other off-road stuff that you can't really tell?
You can see them. They're either in dirt bikes or quads. Raptors.
Remember that, the stand rail?
Oh, they have a sand rail too.
Sick. I'd be a cop out here. Dude on that red bike is not even wearing a shirt. That thing seems wider than stock. That quad?
It's not. It's just that the fenders are cut.
Why would they cut the fenders?
Aerodynamics.
On a quad. Aerodynamics on a quad.
We will make America great again.
This is crazy, guys. There's so many Rangers over there, and they just keep coming. There's like a whole line, and there's still like 5 more back there.
They're still coming. No, they're still coming.
They still keep coming.
Race them all to
All the Rangers.
With someone you are.
My bike's doing okay, although I'm not exactly. I kind of crashed earlier a little bit, came through a whoop section, and well, sand's different. Sand's different for me. I don't have sand tires, and well, I came through the whoop section, and the back end started to get a little bouncy, and I thought throttle fixes everything, right? Well, no, it just kind of screwed me over. My neck is telling me that it's not happy from that crash, but I'm still gonna get back on the bike, and yeah. We went out, we did some more riding in the sand, which was super fun. It's completely different than what I normally ride on, but I enjoyed it. Once I got the bike up to speed, the standard Moto knobby didn't really seem to hold me back much. While I can for sure see the advantage of the sand paddle, I didn't feel it was necessary for me to actually ride the bike. After we were done riding for the day, I loaded the bike up and started to head home. There is a fucking ice cream truck that is going around and is playing music right now, guys. That is insane. There's like over 100,000 people here right now. You can't see it, but it's like all spread out everywhere. Holy crap, guys, it is getting crazy out here. There's so much dust, you can barely see a damn thing outside. Got the bike loaded back up. I'm going over to the drags. But first I'm gonna stop and get ice cream and show you guys the little town city thing that they got set up. So I made it 20 feet from the campsite before I got pulled over. All of the other Rangers were waving and giving me thumbs up for having the bike on the back of the car like I did, except one of them had an issue. She pulled me over, cited me for unsafe load, not being able to see out of my rearview mirror, which is bullshit because it's not a law, and then ended up towing my car because the smog certificate wasn't current and because she didn't feel the vehicle was roadworthy at all. I mean, is she a mechanic? I mean, come on. So I had to call up my buddy Alex and have him drive the 4 hours from Pasadena down to Glamis to come pick me and my bike up because I was left completely stranded in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
So good, smoke you into college. 100K deposits, vacations in Thank you for choosing Alexville Express for your dirt bike transport needs, starting at $79.99.
At this point, my weekend went from being fun and relaxing to being a rescue mission to head back down 4 hours away to where the impound lot was and rescue Oliver. Alright, so it's the next day. I'm so glad that Alex came, picked me up, got my bike out of there after the car was impounded. I am about 20 miles outside of Brawley now, again. Buddy of mine, Max, who you saw in the other vlog for the M1 GP. Gave him $100 to come and bring me out here. And there's a rabbit. Got her out of impound, got her out of Hawk. You can't really see anything, but it's super pretty out here, actually. We got the moon, got a ton of stars because there's no light pollution. We're out at this farm. We're out at this farm thing, it looks like, with a bunch of palm trees, growing palm trees out here, so that's pretty cool. Highway 86 is right behind me, and see you guys when I get home. If the rabbit makes it, but we're just gonna keep going. Max is kind of tired. He's gonna take a 5-10 minute breather, shut his eyes for a second, and then try and get the little bunny home. Oh man, guys, I can't believe I just did this. It's like 1:30 in the morning. I had to pick this car up from the impound lot at 11 because that's the only time that the guy who owns the impound lot was gonna be there. And he totally swindled me and charged me an extra $130 for a late night pickup because according to him, his shop's closed, so it took him extra effort to be there, even though he was gonna be there anyway. And unfortunately, when he's the guy with your keys and your car behind a locked fence, pretty much what he says goes. So yeah, I'm out a decent bit of cash to get this thing out, but worth it. Totally worth it. Stopped off at a gas station here in Redlands and in some of that critically acclaimed V-Ron. I wait for Max to catch up a little bit because he was feeling tired, so he pulled off in Palm Springs just to get like 20 minutes of sleep in so he wouldn't crash and die. So I'm waiting for him to catch up, and then I'm gonna go give him a full tank of gas for helping me out and taking me 3.5 hours to go get my car tonight. Here's the cute little pile of shit. Still running, still working so far. Hope I make it home. It's about another hour to get home, so I won't be home until like 2:30. All right, so I made it home safe. The rabbit got home, no problems. Max ended up making it home a little bit after I did. He just stayed and got a little more sleep there. But now I've got to deal with the court system and fines and fees and all kinds of shit for this car because, I mean, they want to charge me a moving violation, so that's a point on my license, and then that gets my insurance to go up. And, I mean, it's over $1,000 worth of fines, and it's just, it's a nightmare. And I'm already, well, at the time I'm filming this outro, I'm already in Colorado, and so I'm gonna be here for a long ass time, a month or two, and so I can't deal with the court system because I'm not gonna be here. I'm in school out here in Colorado, and this all happened in California, and the court systems, of course, want me to go to California to deal with it, and there's deadlines and due dates for things that I'm not even gonna be there for. So this is gonna be a nightmare. Probably a couple of different weekend trips out to California to try and deal with this, and just, yeah. So anyway, there it is. There was my Glamis adventure turn car rescue. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see in a future vlog, or just any thoughts you got on the video. Go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome content like this and all of my other videos. So, peace!